Welcome to the Indatrashpodcast, a variety podcast where we talk about sports, news, entertainment, culture, gaming, and pretty much anything else I feel like. I'm your host and worst best friend, Ramboss the Terrible, and the man to my right, who is always looking at the world through a glass half full, MikeEhle. What's going on, Mike? How you been?
What's going on, man? It's been a while.
I know it has. It has been a while, but I'm looking forward to talking to you.
Yeah, a long week.
Yeah, respect. Anyway, cue the intro. All right, Mike, I got a very serious question for you. And it's something that I've been thinking about for 2 weeks now.
Okay.
And I just kind of want your opinion on this. Or I want to know what your thoughts are. All right? So it's kind of a would you rather question.
Okay.
It is a would you rather question. But anyway, so the question is, would you rather have in your house, right?
My house.
Always. Would you rather always have
Always gonna have it.
roaches and rats
Oh shit.
or ghosts?
I'd rather have ghosts.
Ghosts?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
We were talking earlier about like ghost adventure stuff like that. I never see them do no harm. So I mean, they might do some scary shit, but I never see them do no harm.
What about if they did do harm? What about if they were like breaking shit in your house?
If you're talking about like possession,
Yeah, I'm talking ghosts, like they're fucking not necessarily possessing you, but they're fucking your house up, like rats, or not like rats. they're fucking your house up.
just have the fucking
Just take the rats. No, but they're like breaking your fucking dishes and stuff.
Damn, see, now we're gonna fight, but I can't fight them.
You can't fight a ghost. You gotta call Ghostbusters.
Who you gonna call? Someone else.
Yeah, do they do it at a certain time?
Yeah. Let's say they do it at a certain time. They do it at nighttime.
Damn, break my dish. Ooh, I think I could still.
Yep.
Roaches and rats.
Roaches and rats is the other option. Yep.
I think I have to go with ghost still, man. Still, because you see a rat, roach, yeah, man, this place is fucking dirty, man.
Yeah. What if they come in and you're like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna invite you to my house, but I got ghosts."
Yeah. I mean that's all right. Everybody want to come see that. If you come in and say I got rats and roaches, I'm cool. I'll stay outside.
So I got a story about the roaches thing, and I think I might have told you this before, but I'm just gonna
Joe's
tell you
apartment.
again. So, by the way, Joe's Apartment was my dad's one of his favorite movies.
Yeah.
Like, we used to watch that
Crazy.
movie all the fucking time growing up. Joe's Apartment. It's like a cult classic, I think. I think a lot of people don't know about it, but the ones who do really like it.
I think everybody in New York knows about it.
But I wouldn't doubt it. But anyway, growing up, my cousin, I don't want to, I'm not going to name names, but one of my cousins, he's significantly older than me, and he had an apartment with his then fiance, and I was very young. I might have been like 8, 9, maybe something like that, right? And I'm staying at his apartment, and it's night, right? It's maybe midnight, 1 a.m, whatever. I wake up and I'm very thirsty, so I go into the kitchen, and the lights are all off, right? I reach into the cupboard and I grab a water bottle. And what do is I just go to the sink and I turn the water on and I just fill up the water bottle with water and I, just down the hatch, right? Like I said, it's dark. My eyes haven't quite adjusted. I'm literally just getting some water. And I realize, man, this water is a little lumpy. So I turn the light on and I look at the water bottle. Dude, it was fucking full of roaches. And I must
little
have drank
baby roaches,
little tiny roaches, and the bigger ones too. Not like the
water
bug roaches.
Yeah.
No, not like that. Like just typical city roaches,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like that. But then it had really small ones. There were just tons of roaches in it. Regardless, I fucking drank a good mouthful of these lumpy little roaches.
Yeah, what were they doing in the water bottle?
They're just all over this apartment.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing
you didn't know that when you went to when you went over there.
I mean, I knew he had roaches, but I didn't. I expect them to be like that.
Did they go to sleep at night or something? When they hang out?
Well, yeah, I know. I knew that. But yeah, no. So I got a mouthful of fucking roaches.
That's why people you're supposed to put your cups upside down when you put them in the. Keep dust out of them and the bugs out of them.
Oh, really? You're supposed to put them upside down? Oh, I didn't even know that. I keep my cups all
well,
the right way.
Want to change your way. If not, you're gonna have a water bug in there.
No, I don't. I had a snake in my house yesterday.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
One made it all. Didn't your neighbor get mad at you for killing one on the?
Well, no, I got mad at my neighbor for killing one.
Oh shit.
So basically, that was a different time. A neighbor, I fucking had a snake in my one of my plants, one of my fig tree plants.
Yeah.
And he was like hiding in the dirt. But anyway, I got him out. I brought him outside, and he was real pissed because I put him all the way at the end of the driveway.
Yeah, it's hot.
And well, he was mad just because he's a fucking snake, and I grabbed him and threw him out.
How big was this thing?
But anyway, he was probably about a foot, maybe 9 inches to a foot. He was real small.
Okay.
Yeah, and anyway, my neighbor happened to be walking out there with her daughter at the time, and her daughter and her son, and they saw me like fucking around with the snake, and they were like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just trying to get the snake into the grass or whatever. Just I'm messing with it right now just because it's cool." And she was like, "Oh, I hate snakes, blah 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 blah." And then I was just like telling her, she's like, "You should kill it." I'm like, "I'm not gonna kill the snake." I was like, "It's just a fucking it's just a snake. I don't want to kill it,
Yeah.
And she's like, you should kill it. You should kill it. I was like, I'm not going to kill it. So anyway, I was like, look, I'm going to just put this dude in the grass. So I put him in the grass, and then I left, and I came outside. Oh, I look outside because my dog is going fucking crazy. And I see her son out there with a fucking shovel just like pounding on the snake.
Yeah.
He killed it. He went inside his garage, grabbed a fucking shovel, and went out there and killed the snake.
Disregard anything you had.
Everything I just said on my property. They just killed the snake. I obviously didn't confront her or anything about it, but I went outside and I saw the fucking the murder scene basically.
Yeah, the corpse.
Yeah, and I was just like, fuck. I was like, sorry, dude. I guess this was my fault. I should have just put you in my backyard.
Yeah, exactly. Threw him down the gutter or something.
I tried to save his life and I just fucking ended it for him.
Set him up. That's why he was pissed. He knew what was coming up. You guys are going against me.
Yeah. But anyway, this was a tiny little snake, really, really small. I thought it was like a string. Honestly, it was that little.
Yeah.
And it was just on the side of the bed, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" So I go and I'm looking at it, and I go to reach for it, and it just starts to slither away. I was like, "What the fuck?" So and at that point, I thought it was like one of those millipedes, right? The ones with a lot of legs. So I go into my bathroom and I just grab some toilet tissue, or whatever, and I grab it, and I grab the toilet tissue, and I just grab the which is now I know to be a snake. And I'm looking at it, and it's just a tiny, tiny snake, like that small.
You flush it down the toilet?
I was going to, but I wanted to see what the fuck it was. And then I realized it's a little snake, and I was like, oh shit. So I brought him to the backyard, and I threw him in my grass somewhere. But honestly, I might have killed him already, because I wasn't fucking gentle with him when I picked him up. Like I was,
you probably
I was like, fuck this thing, I was like, I don't like centipedes. So yeah, I think I might have killed it. I feel kind of bad about that one. Yeah,
my son, when he moved in the first night, his house in San Antonio, there's a snake in front of his house. I was like, man, what'd you do? He's like, I just left today. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, gets rid of the rats.
Yeah, I mean, they do. I find a lot of snake skins in my bushes.
Damn,
so
really?
It means they shed. Yeah, they're shedding in my bushes. So every once in a while, I'll just be like, whatever out there, and like poking around, and you'll just see like one of these fucking just it looks just like a plastic bag or something, like a small plastic bag.
It's funny in my neighborhood. People talk about snakes in my neighborhood, but I've never had nothing in my backyard.
Dude, I've had so many weird things. I had a turtle.
I had frogs in my pools. I remember the turtle story. You duct tape them.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I felt bad. That was a while back, but yeah, that was the basically it was like I look over and my dog is just fucking going crazy. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I see him like bouncing around next to this what looked to be just a rock in the ground. And my backyard has no rocks in it. Like, it's just a flat lawn, right? It's like an acre of just grass. Yeah. So I was just like, what the fuck is this rock just jutting out of my ground? And it's a fucking turtle just lodged in the ground. So the only explanation is that a hawk must have been carrying it, like gonna eat the fucking thing, and he dropped it. Yeah. And it just lodged into the dirt. So I grabbed it, I pulled it out of the dirt.
A box turtle or snapping turtle?
I don't think it was a snapping turtle. I don't know what a box turtle is.
Like a regular old turtle with the fucking red, orange shit behind his head?
That I don't know. I didn't get a good look, too much looking at him, honestly. But anyway, I pulled it out of the dirt, and I put him on an orange frisbee. And just to like hold him. And one, he peed on the frisbee. And then two, he was missing a chunk of his shell, right? Like a big chunk on his back.
Yeah.
And you could look inside, like literally see inside of the turtle, and like you could see his lungs.
Yeah,
or I'm assuming his lungs.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a shell is. There's not like just a turtle inside of the shell. Like, the shell is part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Crab shit. Oh, that's a nice shell.
No.
I'm joking out.
Yeah, it's not like that. So like you could see inside of it, and like you could see the membrane kind of over its organs, and you could see like I'm assuming it's lungs, like inflating and deflating, and like its little heartbeat and shit inside. Like I was like, damn, this thing is not gonna live.
Yeah, I don't think they can, because I don't think that shell comes back.
I don't think so either. But regardless, I took it over to my lake over in my neighborhood, right over here, like right down the street, and I just put it next to the lake. And like I let it sit there or whatever, and I kind of watched it a little bit. It wasn't doing anything, and then all of a sudden it started like crawling out, crawling towards the water, and then like it turned around and like looked at me, and like it was saying, "Thank you, man." Like that's how I took it. It was like, "Thank you."
Surprised. I was like, "Fuck, you want me to jump in this?"
But then it went into the water, and I'm pretty sure the water just like filled up the turtle, and it just died. Like I was.
I wonder how to.
Yeah. So I don't think. I'm pretty sure they need to be like waterproof on the inside.
Yeah, because
that was not anymore. So
fuck,
yeah,
what do you do? You didn't put
there's nothing I could do. No, I didn't put anything on it. I literally just left him there. Like, dude, he was dead. Like that turtle was living on borrowed time at that point.
Yeah.
I just wanted him to die in his environment, not like
That's probably why he looked. Yeah, he probably did say thank you.
Like that's it exactly. So like I was like, okay, well he's dead now.
Like when you get a cut. And you go in the water, you get that sting. I wonder if that shit happens to that.
Yeah, except it's his whole body, his whole inside. Yeah, I felt bad for that turtle, but I mean, like I said, at least he died in at home. I'd rather die at home than in some stranger's backyard, stuck in the dirt.
Yeah, plunged into the ground, halfway in the dirt.
Exactly. He was probably having a weird ass. That was a weird time for him. He was flying and shit.
He probably still don't know. It finally hit him what happened when you put him by his little pond.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was wild.
Right? Nobody's gonna believe this.
It probably was a saltwater turtle. You put him in fresh water.
Yeah. It was a tortoise. It wasn't even a turtle. It was like a land.
Hawk got him from the beach and then fucking dropped him off over there. And
just threw him.
I got you, little guy. Don't worry.
There was a video I saw like that. Actually, the guy he found a tortoise, and it was by a lake. Like it was by the this dock they were standing by. So he grabs the tortoise and he fucking chucks it into the lake. And then somebody was like, "You didn't just throw that fucking tortoise into the lake." He was like, "What?" He's like, "It's a tortoise. It can't fucking swim. It doesn't breathe. It like lives on land." He's like, "You just drowned that fucking thing." He's like, "Oh shit!" Yeah, basically, he just threw it like into
a rock.
Sunk like a rock.
He just turned him like a rock.
But yeah, so that was kind of interesting, right?
You think like when he threw that tortoise in there, like the other turtles look at it like, "What the fuck is that?
Who's this guy?" Yeah. The turtle's like, "Oh fuck,
yeah, exactly.
Help me." But yeah, back to roaches and ghosts.
Yeah.
Like that was a little weird tangent. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like ghosts, man. I really don't like ghosts. I've had some weird things happen before.
I just hate
not a fan.
The stealthiness of a roach, man. They just jump out of nowhere. I mean, ghosts could probably do that too, but they just run out.
You think a roach is less stealthy than a ghost, or more stealthy?
I don't know what. And then I always had to tell my daughter. She was terrified of them.
What?
Because we get water bugs, the roaches, the palmetto bugs.
Yeah, the palmetto.
God, she's so terrified of them. She's cool with them now. But I was like, after I kill, I say, hey, pick it up. And she doesn't want to pick it up. I'm like, man, pick it up. I was like, they don't do nothing to you. That's the worst thing about it. They don't do nothing to you. Even when they're alive, they're scared of you.
Yeah. They're trying to escape.
Man, I don't know what it is about them.
Yeah. I don't know. I understand their fear, but for me, it's weird. Like, even with that snake, right? Like that little snake, like I am afraid of them. But at the same time, my desire to get them out of my fucking house is stronger than my fear.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I fight past the fear and I'm just like, get the fuck out. And I grab it and like throw it out, you know? Yeah. So I don't know. Even with like lizards and shit too. Like, I'll just grab the fucking lizards. Some other people are just like, they don't want to fucking touch them. And I'm like, they're just lizards. Even if they bite you, dude, their teeth are so small. Yeah, they don't even hurt at all. Like, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't pierce your skin. Like, in Puerto Rico, I remember going there when I was young. We used to catch the little
gecko,
the little lizards. Yeah, the geckos basically, and they
rip
bite
off
you.
Their tails. Yeah,
they would bite
put
you
them on your lip.
You'd hang them from your lips.
Yeah.
Because they would just bite you and just hang there.
Yeah, we used to always just grab them, rip off their tails, and throw them away. You know, just throw them back out.
Tails grow back.
Yeah.
Yep. Same thing here. Like, their tails grow back. My dog chases them, and they fucking drop their tail, and then they're fucking. It's gross looking, honestly, when their tails are just like flipping around. But then they just escape. But honestly, Gil's really good at killing them. So he just grabs them. He'll like crunch down real hard on them once, and then like throw them into the fucking grass.
You see those videos of the dogs when they attack a snake? They grab it and whip that thing so aggressively and just chunk that motherfucker.
Oh, I'm sure.
I can't walk. Whoa.
Like,
I wonder if that snaps like their fucking bones or something when they do that shit.
I would assume it does, like, especially because they're crunching down too. Like those, they're biting.
They crack. I said you crack them like a fucking whip.
Yeah, it probably does fuck them up pretty bad. I can't imagine a snake's just slithering away from that.
Yeah, I know my dogs wouldn't do nothing to them.
Respect.
Yeah.
Your dog's very gentlemanly.
Yes,
but anyway, I don't even know if I answered the question. I'm gonna go with roaches and rats. I'm gonna go with roaches and rats, because I don't like ghosts. I really don't like ghosts. Mostly because of the prior things that I've told you about in previous podcasts. Not a big fan of those. But yeah, anyway, what about you guys? Do you guys would you rather have a house full of roaches and rats, or a house that's haunted by ghosts that always fuck with you? We'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. All right,
I got a question for you though. This is something that's been on my mind.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, so fucking Monday I went to a thrift store, right? And as I'm leaving the thrift store, waste management people roll up and they, pick up trash cans. Yep. Well, it was the group that picks up my trash can out of my house. So I felt like they were cheating on me at first. But anyway, that's beside the point. They always say what's up to me and all that shit like that. They stop, fucking, we dap it up and shit like that. But so I give my guys Powerade. In the summer, I give them Powerade.
Nice.
Like, when do I cut that off? And how do I cut that off?
Do you always give them Powerade? Like every
lately,
week?
like since like when this temperature's been over 100 every time they're coming to pick up the trash.
Yeah.
I always put frozen Powerade out there.
Oh, okay. So I mean, I would only put it out.
These
like
guys,
if it's
man,
over
I'm telling
90.
you. So these guys, they bring up my trash cans and shit like that. Whatever I have out there to throw away, they throw it away. Like if branches are outside the trash can, they're not supposed to touch it. These guys, they always look out. Yeah,
nice.
And they roll my trash cans back up to my door and shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, these guys, I'm telling you, man, these guys.
Yeah.
If I was trying to get rid of a body and I just, hey, look, bro, that trash can's kind of heavy. Yeah, okay, put it in the trash can. I mean, we're gonna take care of it.
Damn.
Because like even when I have broken glass, if I put broken glass in my trash can, I always put up a sign. Broken glass. That way they know there's glass in there, so step back and that shit. Yeah.
Damn, that's really nice of you, actually.
And then Christmas, I gave them Crown Royal. I bought each of them a bottle of Crown Royal. So.
your garbage men must fucking love you, dude.
Oh, man, they do love me, man. They always say what's up to me and shit like that.
So here's my question, like just to get a little more info. Why do you want to stop giving them Gatorades if they treat you so nicely?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. It's only $3, and that's what I told myself. I'm like, damn, it's only $3. Why am I?
I'm just curious because, like, I know you're like a huge tipper and things like that for like just everything.
Any service, yeah.
Yeah, any service. And like for a Gatorade, for a trash, like for people looking out for you that much, it seems like a small trade.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe like you said, that's what I told myself too. I was like, it's only been $3, like every week $3. People got to pay I think an extra $50 for the trash can to get rolled back up to their fucking door.
I'm just saying, like that seems like
a good trade. If I
trade.
forget to put my trash can out that night, I bet they'll grab it and bring it. Like, let's just check. Okay, yeah, something in there.
They might.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like you've got like a VIP trash service.
And then my mailman's the same way.
Do you give your mailman stuff too?
Huh? Yeah.
Do you give your mailman stuff too?
I bought him cognac for Christmas.
Dude.
I love my
awesome.
mailman because anybody that stops and talks to me and just say what's up and shit like that.
Yeah.
I love those guys.
You like to hook them up.
I'm about to buy him my mailman a Roadrunner hat. You ever see my Scrappy Doo hat?
Yeah.
They got a Roadrunner hat that's the mailman colors. I'm thinking about buying him a Roadrunner hat because I see he wears this neon looking hat, so it tells me that he can wear whatever hat out here. So I thought about buying a Roadrunner hat. Yeah.
And actually, I think isn't the Roadrunner like a male person? Like, wasn't that like his jig? I thought he was. I thought the Roadrunner had like a male parcel, like he would carry it with him or something, right?
Yeah.
I thought so. I could be making that up in my head.
I gotta look that up. He might be.
You know what? Let's look it up real quick because I'm very curious about that.
Well, yeah, maybe I'm not gonna cut him off. Okay, but how about this? So during the cold time, I don't give him Gatorade, right?
I mean, you don't have to.
I guess like what's another drink option then? I guess for maybe
in the winter.
Yeah, maybe a shot.
No, I wouldn't give him like alcohol in their fucking.
Keep him warm.
Oh, he was a mailman. He was a mail runner.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a mailman hat on and like a mail satchel.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was his thing for a while. Okay, cool.
Maybe I'm gonna get my mailman a Roadrunner hat.
Yeah, but yeah, honestly, man, I think you should just keep giving them the Gatorades because that sounds like a really good deal.
Yeah,
like you just looking out for them and them looking out for you.
Yeah.
Like just seems like a solid trade to me. Other than that, like if they like, I might change it to not all the time and only when it's above like 90 degrees or something. You know. Or like just really hot out, like you feel it's too hot.
Anything's too hot for me out here. Shit.
Yeah, no, I really don't think that's
my neighbor across the street. He gives them water when he found out I was giving them Gatorade and stuff like that. I think last year, he started giving them water.
I mean, that's fine. Water's fine, but anything is fine. Like I think they're grateful just to be even recognized just for doing something. Like
I just like how they
that's a nice
when
thought.
They see me out in town, they say what's up. And I'm like, damn, you really know me like that? Like.
How big is your town where you've run into people like you recognize?
It's pretty big, I would say. Yeah, I don't know the population. Look up the population of Bossier City.
I'm actually all right. Fine, let's do that. Let's see, Bossier City.
You can look up Bossier and Shreveport together because that way, I'm sure my waste management team is from Shreveport.
Bossier City, 62,000.
Yeah.
Damn. Let's look up Orlando real quick. 316,000. Okay.
Jesus.
So it's a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
where I'm at.
5 times.
Yeah, I don't run into fucking anybody I recognize. I also don't mingle with my mailman or trash people or anything. Like I don't even know what they look like. I don't know if they're the same people every week or not, honestly.
Well, that's
yeah.
Well, during the holidays, it seems like they're just running 2 different teams. Yeah. And I was like, damn, because I didn't want to leave the liquor out there for them to pick it up.
It's the wrong team.
Yeah, because there's only one team I fuck with.
Right.
And I can tell when the other team comes because my trash cans don't make it up to the fucking thing.
Yeah. you know your VIP service was cut off that week. Yeah, no. So to answer your question, I would just keep doing it. If you really, really, for some reason, are just like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore, then just only do it, when it's really hot out.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Just
I wouldn't stress it too much.
Ridiculous. It doesn't get.
But don't expect them to keep doing what they're doing for you if you stop.
Shit, they better.
Because that's the trade.
Yeah, I know, right? That's the understood thing.
Yeah, you're gonna show up and your fucking trash is gonna be dumped on your fucking
driveway. I don't know what it started happening when I bought this house. Because when I bought this house, I was doing a lot of stuff outside, and that's when I got to meet all these people.
Yeah,
and talk to the trash man and all that shit. Because I was like, man, fuck, I got to get to know these people, fuck.
Yeah, you're nicer than me. My driveway is way too long. I don't want to just hang out at the end of my driveway.
Yeah, my shit's
I'm
short,
just like, yeah, my
shit's
driveway is
short.
too long. Like in my driveway, you could put, I think it's like 5 or 6 cars, like
lined
from
up.
front to back. Yeah, all the way
Mine's
down.
only like
So,
2 cars deep that you could put.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I'm not hanging out at the end of my driveway. No,
Yeah.
sorry.
Good time. You should try it, man.
Maybe I should put a table out though with like some, like on a really hot day, you know, like that would be tonight. Like, so like we record on Tuesdays, which I call Tuesday trash days, because this is the day I do my trash podcast and I do the trash,
My trash gets
like
picked up
at my house.
morning. Yeah.
Yeah, same. So Tuesday trash day.
Yeah.
Put it out on Tuesdays. But yeah,
all
so
makes
there's that. So what do you guys out there think? Do you think Mike should continue giving out his Gatorades or just give up his VIP service?
Yeah,
We'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comments down below. Have you been watching the Olympics?
Off and on. And you know what sucks about it is I watch it on Peacock.
Yeah.
And like Peacock has a schedule. And I be missing the events, like when they say it's coming on at this time and they say Eastern time. I said, all right, well shit, okay. That means it comes on at this time over here. And I be missing the events, and I want to see, like, because right now they're doing track and field.
Yeah, yeah.
And I want to see these guys, these ladies and these guys run, man.
Yeah.
Man, the volleyball, beach volleyball, upset, man.
What happened with that? Sorry, my dog is barking. Do you hear him? I hate him. He always does this. Like, I don't know what his problem is.
He wants your attention.
He does, but it's at the worst possible time. He's quiet as hell, and then out of nowhere, he just loses his fucking mind.
He might talk about the Olympics.
So, yeah. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Ooh, chili peppers. Boom, boom.
But yeah, I have been watching the Olympics.
Okay, so you have been watching the Olympics, and what were you saying? You said something about what team?
It's like I watch it on Peacock, and so like it feels like Peacock has all these different zones. Well, we were past all that anyways. And I was talking about the volleyball team. I was really upset when my volleyball team lost, man. The women's
US
beach
volleyball team.
Yes, they're from LSU.
Is the whole team from LSU?
It's the beach volleyball where it's only 2 players.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess whole team isn't really much of a whole team. It's just
2 people.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure. So it's only 2 people. It's not 5 or 6?
No, not on beach volleyball.
Oh, really? It's only 2 for that?
That's all you
get. That
get.
whole court is 2 people.
Yes, it's ridiculous.
On sand.
Yes, and it looks like points just go like back and forth, but you get your points like when you start doing your blocks and shit like that. But they be getting it.
Really?
Yeah.
So with beach volleyball, how does the score work? Does it score every
time the ball hits the ground?
Time the ball. Oh, okay. So it doesn't matter who actually
who
started it.
Nothing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's
cool.
what
that goes a lot faster then.
Yeah, I think we talked about that back at
maybe I don't know
in Kansas City. I talked to somebody about it, like, man, but I guess the games would go forever.
Yeah, it seems like it would. Yeah,
the team that serves gets the point.
Right. So they lost. They didn't get a medal.
No, they lost it. Now there's another USA team in there, but it ain't my USA team.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully at least a USA team wins.
Yeah.
I think we're at like 21 gold as of right now.
We might have beat that. I think people got gold today.
Standing 2024. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're at 24 now. Okay, yeah, we're at 24. China's got 22. So my thing right now, like, one thing I noticed about like the medal standing is that when we were in second place with the amount of golds, we were going, like, most media outlets were going off of the total amounts of medals won. They were like, oh, we're number 1 because we have the most medals.
Yeah.
Right? But now that we're winning in the gold medal category, we're like, we got the most gold medals.
Yeah,
Exactly. So it's like,
it's all how
either way,
work.
we're winning. Yeah, exactly. So I was like, we can't lose. So yeah, I thought that. And Australia is actually doing fucking great too. Australia has 14 gold medals.
I saw on the news. Oh, the pole vault guy who won the pole vault.
Dude, that was crazy. Did you
know he's from
watch
Louisiana?
That? No, I don't know everybody from Louisiana.
Well, I'm just saying, but no, he's not. But he's not playing for USA.
Really?
I think
Who's he
he's
playing
Swedish. I think Swedish. I think his mom's Swedish.
Man, he abandoned you guys that hard.
I saw this post.
Damn.
Whatever country he's from, that's where his mom was from. But man, I saw this post. Everybody was like, man, fuck him and shit. Like, I'm like, God damn, man. Like,
damn, that's crazy though. I saw his pole vault. It was a world record, right?
Yeah, it was a world record.
Dude, it was insane. Like, because it looked like when he was doing his pole vault. Like, when he was at, like, the halfway point, I was like, there's nowhere this dude's even coming close to clearing this. Like, at all. And then he goes, like, a full length of his whole body to get over the pole. I was like, damn, these people are amazing. You know? But,
you
yeah, that really
dude, that dude lost because his fucking junk hit the pole.
Yes. Yeah, he knocked it off with his fucking dick. Yeah, I saw that. That was ridiculous.
Might want to start wearing some compression shorts there, buddy.
Yeah, this sport might not be for you. Yeah, it's like you're packing a little too much heat there, bro.
One thing about hurdling. Nope, can't do hurdling.
Yeah.
You ain't hurdling shit.
Nope.
I saw that
He's
one.
Like, swimming? No, not swimming either for that guy. Too much drag.
Too much drag.
Exactly. Like, this guy's having a rough time. Sprints? No. Wind resistance. Like, you
Hell,
got
he
a built-in
play that
sail.
fucking 3-on-3 basketball. Did you see that shit?
No, but I heard they're doing terrible.
Man, I try to watch it. I can't watch it. It seems like they got some guys out of the office. Hey, man, y'all want to play some basketball?
Are you serious? Is that bad?
Yeah. Man, it was horrible. They shoot their free throws underhand. I don't know if that's a rule.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not lying, man. I recorded this shit on my phone.
No way.
Yeah. If you watch the USA team, it's like they just grabbed some dudes out of an office. Like, they probably let the cameraman, every cameraman in the Olympics, hey, man, y'all want to go play? Yeah, we'll go play.
Like, I got to watch that. I haven't even seen that at all.
I think it's over. But we didn't even win a game.
I'm not surprised to hearing that.
But so,
like,
the female team, they got like college players. I don't know where I was trying to do research on that 3-on-3 men's team. Like, where did they get these guys from and stuff like that?
They found them at a Home Depot.
Something, yeah, exactly. Staples or something. Who's ever sponsoring the fucking Olympics? That's where these guys came from.
Yeah,
but it felt like I was really watching a pickup game. I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
There's an Instagram page that I've been following. It's called Regular People Olympics, and basically it's this lady and a guy who just do whatever the event is, and then they do it themselves as a regular ass person.
That's what
just like competing against them as if they were like, and they show you the times and shit. So like for the back, the lady was doing the backstroke, right? And she put the times up for like the people who won. And then they showed like her doing it at the end, and it took her 2 minutes and 50 seconds to do the same, path in the pool that the Olympians did. Yeah. And the Olympians did it in like 50 something seconds.
Yeah.
Where she did it in like 2 minutes and 50 something seconds. So I was like, damn, that's pretty cool. And then she did like shot put and things like that, and javelin and some other stupid shit. And it's just really interesting to see a regular person, and like, because you don't really think about it, like these professionals are really
they've been
good.
training for it's ridiculous.
Yeah, they're really good. The only one, the one guy who really shocked me, and I think he shocked everybody, was the Turkish shooter guy. Did you see him?
Oh yeah, just walked up and just he was like, "Man, you're up." Oh shit.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Somebody said that it looked like he went out for milk and just happened to end up in the Olympics. It was like, what the fuck? And they talked to him.
He got on,
yeah. He put, dude, his stance was fucking amazing too. Like, just gangster as fuck. Hand in his pocket.
I think a day before that, I saw somebody shoot, and they had all those special glasses and shit.
Yeah, it's wild.
And they
like,
shooting and look up that
cover
lens.
Their eye.
Yeah,
yeah, and they have a fucking like monocle on.
No, this
like,
dude just walks up and
glasses on and everything. Like glasses, not even goggles. Glasses. Like he can't see.
Yeah.
He needs glasses.
He got the motherfucking hearing protection from the military. That fucking stuff.
Bro, he didn't. Did he even have hearing protection in?
I don't know, because that gun's not as loud as.
No, it's like a little BB or something like that. It's like a tiny little BB, like an air gun or something, like a super accurate air gun. But I was just like, fucking nuts. I just thought he was super impressive, and like his answer, they were like, "What? How did you learn to shoot?" And he's like, yeah, I started shooting after I got divorced. He was like, I would just go to the shooting range and think about my wife like fucking me over, basically.
God damn.
I was like, whoa. Yeah.
This guy, he needs his own shirt. This dude needs his own shirt.
I was like, this guy is so fucking gangster.
Yeah. He needs to get some cameos in some movies, man, just for the hell of it.
There was a picture of him like with his cat like on his shoulder, like some cat. And
Yeah,
then somebody was, you saw that? Somebody was like, yo, if anybody ever kills this cat, that person is fucked. It's like John Wick who? But yeah, that guy was really cool. I liked him a lot.
Have you you watched it? You don't have Peacock, do you?
I don't have Peacock, but I have this box that lets me watch.
Man, if you ever watch, you know, they got Kevin Hart and Keenan doing their little thing, but they're in Los Angeles doing it. They do their little fucking skit. Man, their show's pretty fucking funny. It looks like they're just doing it live, you know, fucking cussing and everything.
Is Kevin Hart like little Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
Oh,
and Keenan, Keenan Thompson.
Oh, and okay, yeah.
Those two dudes, man, those dudes are fun. Well, Keenan's funnier than Kevin to me, but really? I love watching.
I always like Keenan, honestly. I think he's just a funny guy. Like, even when he's on Saturday Night Live, I think he's funny.
But yeah, when you see him say his joke, man, Kevin can't help it. He has to laugh at his ass.
Yeah,
man, they say some funny ass shit.
Nice. Yeah, no, I have to watch that. That does sound pretty good. What else is going on with that shit? Oh, with the female boxing thing. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, that was weird.
That was getting a lot of fucking
that was weird. I guess it's the wording. I guess it's the wording of it or something.
So this is from what I understand of it, and if new information comes out, you know, by the time people listen to this, obviously I'll change my mind. Whatever, right?
Ramboss.
But from what I know, basically she's a woman who was born a woman,
born with female parts.
Has all the female parts, can have children. She has a period, like. All the stuff like a senator would be grilling like a scientist on to verify that a female is a bona fide female. Like, can she have a period? Can she bear children? Shit like that. This woman passes all of those questions.
She's got high testosterone levels or something.
She has high testosterone levels, and she has an extra pair of chromosome, an extra XY chromosome, basically. So she basically has all of the female parts and all this stuff, but that extra XY chromosome of hers causes her to have high testosterone levels, higher than.
And she doesn't have a perfect boxing record neither.
No, she's lost to women before. She's not like some fucking world, you know. She's whatever. She's good, but she's in the Olympics, obviously. But she has lost before. So the thing is, she can punch really fucking hard. She's really strong. Her muscle density is very high because she's got all this testosterone. So the Italian lady, Carini, she got basically punched in the face a couple times.
Yeah,
in
2
the first
times.
round.
And she's like, that's just too hard.
And was like, I'm out. She said, I can't continue. I got punched too hard. She said, I've never been punched that hard in my life. And she quit. So I was like, okay. My whole thing is like, why shouldn't she be allowed to fight?
What happened? Like, I guess like a year before or something. There's something she couldn't get into some league, I guess.
So there was some boxing thing going on where they said they tested her and that she came back and she failed the gender affirming test that they gave her. But the thing is, when they dug in, from what I've been seeing with the articles that I've read, they've tried to like get those tests from those leagues, and they will not give them the test. And then they're like, all right, well, what is the test for? You know, and they won't even tell them what they test for on these tests. You know, so they're like, you just said these people can't be in your thing, but didn't give them any paperwork or actual like proof that what you're saying is, you know, is true. So that's basically what they're going off of, you know? So some people are like, you see, she didn't pass these other tests. She's obviously a man, you know? But then other people are like, these people could have been fucking lying. Like it was like a Russian fucking backed boxing league. Like who the fuck knows, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
Like, but regardless, I think she's a lady. She's not like she's not your typical epitome of beauty. She's a fucking boxer, you know?
Yeah.
And she's strong as fuck.
To the face.
Yeah, exactly. She's definitely been punched in the head a couple times too. But the thing is, like, I don't see her having high testosterone as any different than having a physical advantage that like anybody else having a physical advantage over somebody else. So like if somebody's fucking like Michael Phelps, for example, he's the example that I keep bringing up for everybody. He's got webbed hands. His fucking lung capacity is like twice that of a normal person. He doesn't develop lactic acid in his muscles like normal people do, so he can go longer and harder and faster in trainings than other people. Should he not be allowed to swim because he has all these advantages?
He's a fish.
No, he's basically yeah, exactly. He's a fucking fish man.
Yeah, he's
like,
not a man.
like that, he's a fucking dolphin, you know. But we still let him, and he's considered the greatest of all time because he was born with these amazing fucking gifts, basically gifts in his sport.
Used it to his advantage.
Yeah. So what's the difference between her, who was born with the ability to fucking punch the fuck out of some women? Like, how's that different? She just has a lot of testosterone. I get it. It's a combat sport, so it's different. But again, it's a combat sport, so that's what you're getting into. You know you're going to get fucking rocked. You know, like some people are going to rock you harder than others.
Did you see that karate match? I think it was karate. But a dude lost the match because he kicked the dude in the head too hard.
Oh, that was the last one. That was 2020.
But okay,
he lost. Yeah,
he got brought up because everybody was saying how that girl hits too hard. But then this karate, the dude lost the fight. But I guess karate, would be different. I guess
so. That was different.
Technical type.
Exactly. That was the whole argument back then. Was that is technically like not okay in their rules to like fucking just unload a kick onto somebody's face.
Force,
like, take the motherfucker's head off. I personally think that's like so stupid. Like he should have won gold. If you're not defending, if you're in a fight and you're not protecting your fucking head from a flying kick in a karate fight, you're fucking wrong. You know. So I think he should have won gold. But yeah, they I don't know if they disqualified him or what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened either. But.
Yeah, they said no, like he wasn't getting, he didn't win that fight. I don't know how much that affected the medal standing or whatnot, but he definitely didn't. He got punished for that for big time.
Man, I think about going next Olympics. I want to go to summer next Olympics.
Where's the next one at?
Fucking L.A.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
We're hosting?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think, like I said, I want to go watch a basketball game and flag football.
Damn, that would be awesome.
They're bringing flag football to the Olympics next.
Really?
Next Olympics, yeah.
Flag football.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a bunch of fast fucking people. That's all it is.
It's gonna be awesome.
I don't know. I think it would be pretty cool to see, but
yeah, other countries just see how they take part in. That's what I kind of want to see. Like we got our ass kicked in rugby.
Yeah, we did. There was a couple surprises too. Like I think what was it in the gymnastics world? Like Simone Biles, and like she didn't win gold in something. She got silver, I think.
Yeah.
And then some other girl won gold, and I'm not sure who it was, but it was a really cool moment where her and where Simone Biles.
Oh, they bowed down to her.
Yeah, they were bowing down to the girl who won gold, and I was like, man, that is so nice. Like that's actually a really cool sportsmanship moment.
Yeah.
That should have more news coverage, I feel like. You know, because I don't know, I just thought that was really cool of her. Because dude, have you ever watched her? Like Simone Biles?
Well, just recently, but yeah.
Dude, like, I understand people say, like, oh, she's really good, blah, 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 she's the best. But when you see her, like, actually watch what she's doing, I'm like, how in the fuck does a human do that?
Yeah.
Like, and she's tiny, dude. She's like 4'8" or something like that. Yeah. She can jump. So, you know Wembenyama? He's 7'4", right? Yeah. So when he jumps up, he can touch a 12 foot. Like his max is 12, like around 12 feet. She can jump the same height as he can.
Yeah, for how short she is. Yeah.
For how small she is, she can jump and touch something 12 feet. Like how? It's so crazy to me. But I mean, when you see how she's built, she's like a piston, dude. Her legs are so strong.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, all of them is thick.
That's all of them. Yeah, but she's on another fucking level. But yeah, no, she's really cool. I'm just really impressed with a lot of these Olympics, honestly. I even thought the whole Passion of the Christ thing, or not Passion of the Christ, the Last Supper.
Last Supper, yeah.
That whole thing, I thought that was funny at the beginning because I was like, "What the fuck?"
And then I guess it wasn't even supposed to symbolize the Last Supper. It's just people took it that route.
Yeah, it's because people were eating at a table.
Yeah,
that was.
It was supposed to symbolize something else.
It was supposed to symbolize a Greek feast. It was called like the Feast of Dionysus or Dionysus or something like that. The Greek god of fucking wine, basically, and like festivities. He was that blue guy who was in the table. That was supposed to be Dionysus.
Yes.
But yeah, that's what it was supposed to be. But people twisted it and were like, "This is clearly the Last Supper," and they're shitting on Christians. It was just
that
like,
funny.
I thought it was funny. Honestly, I was like, these
sorry,
people are so fucking Jesus.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not here to like shit on the Christians. But
Yeah.
I was just,
definitely not. Yeah.
I just thought it was funny because it had nothing to fucking do with that. But do you? I guess whatever.
So
People like
2028, we're going to LA.
2028 in LA. I am very down for that. Honestly, like I didn't know that it was going to be in LA.
Yeah.
And I think that's really goddamn cool. I'm not even kidding. I would 100%, like, if we can go to something, I'd want to go to something.
I wonder how much the tickets are for that. They can't be that expensive, right?
I don't know. The Olympics have never, like, since I've been alive, the Olympics haven't been in the U.S.
Well, they have.
So I don't know.
You were young.
I mean, I was a kid, like a fucking child. So, yeah. When was the last one here in the U.S.?
I think Atlanta, 94.
Really? Let's see. Let's see.
been before.
Olympics in the U.S.
94 even a multiple for? 96?
Oh, it was 96. So
Yeah.
you were right.
Yeah, because
What the
94 is
fuck?
not a multiple of 4. So 96.
I guess. So the most recent one, though, was Salt Lake City in Utah.
When was that?
That was in 2002.
Are you serious?
Winter Olympics.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
Yeah, that
Can't
was
be.
winter.
Because every 4 years. But, like, you know what they should do between every 4 years? Between every
They do.
4
They
years.
do the Winter Olympics.
Yeah. Well, besides that, that's where they should just do the random people Olympics.
Oh, yeah. Just,
On the odd number.
yeah, so, like, when it's the Winter Olympics, that would be the regular people's Summer Olympics.
Yeah, exactly. Or just like the year after that one.
Yeah, that would be really cool. That'd be funny. And, like,
That way, like you said, somebody, you got 4 years to get ready for this.
you get drafted.
Yeah. Mike, you're on fucking rings. The hell,
Like,
like
yeah, it's completely random.
you got the floor. Have you seen my fucking knees? Yep. Well,
all right, Ramos, you have a rhythmic gymnastics. Well, fuck. You're on the balance beam.
what the fuck?
God damn it.
Walk to one end, walk back, walk to one, do a little hop.
Perfect balance. I would be the guy who did that and then just like falls off at the end, like twists my ankle. Like, that would be so. Oh my god, that would be so much fun. Just regular people Olympics.
Yeah. Like I said, people, you train for 4 years and just see
But
what
that's
that
just it.
training does.
The government would have to subsidize you for those 4 years.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever state you live in or something like that would have to subsidize you for the time that
Just
you're
train
away.
you for that.
Train you. That's all you do is train. You have 4 years to fucking get your shit together.
I think
Oh my
it's awesome.
god, that would be awesome. I'd be completely down for that. But anyway, what's your favorite event from this year's Olympics? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. All right, so Mike, let's go ahead and do the question portion of this.
To get to know each other?
Yep, the get to know you questions. Let me go ahead and pull it up real quick.
And what number should we go?
Questions. Yep, you need to tell me a number. So for those of you who aren't aware, every episode, Mike and I, basically I ask Mike a question from a list of 404 questions that I found online that is called Questions to Know You Better. And he will just answer them. And
Man,
yeah,
you want to get to know Nick
Kinda go
better,
with
man. I'm dealing with a psychopath over here. If you go watch the last shows, I'm dealing with a psychopath.
that's not at all true. All right, Mike. What question do you want to read?
Man, have I did 98 already?
98? You did. Mike, how do you keep choosing the same numbers?
96. We'll go with 96. That's when the
We have
Olympic
404 questions.
last time the Olympics, the Summer Olympics was in.
All right, 96. We're going to do 96. I don't. That's like the second or third time you've done that. You've chose the same number.
I only got certain numbers in my mind.
All right, 96. Oh, I like this one. What's the story behind all the scars on your body?
I got a scar in the back of my head.
Okay, how'd that happen?
Man,
Tell
it was,
us.
it was
Tell
my
us,
mom's
Mike.
birthday. It was my mom's birthday, and fucking we used to live in Spain when my dad was stationed in Spain. We used to live a place called Royal Oaks. It was the base houses, but they had the upstairs house and the downstairs house. We lived in the upstairs one. The concrete steps led up to the upstairs one. And that was a time that Big Wheels was out. I had a Rambo Big Wheel. Man, my shit was pretty gangster. I think my brother had Knight Rider. I had Rambo.
Respect.
And I just learned I can back these things up. Like just
back
go to pedal.
it up.
And then it was my mom's birthday. We were up on because they had a patio up there. Well, I backed it up and I rolled all the way to fucking down the concrete steps. Tumbled, busted my fucking head open. My mom had to take me to the fucking little clinic on that base. And they had to stitch me up, man.
So you got
That's
stitches.
how I got yeah. I got most of my scars, I think, in Spain. I have a scar on my knee and the back of my hand because fucking they had this big ass hill in Spain. And at the bottom of the hill, they had a little festival going on. Man, when I lived in Spain, I was from 83 to 89. No, 85 to 89. I think we were there for 85 to 89. So, man, they had this big old hill. And, man, I was just hauling ass down this hill. Man, I tripped, I flew, I tumbled, fucking scraped up my knee, scraped up the back of my hand.
Damn.
To get to the bottom of that hill, I had to get it all taped up and shit like that. I got all my scars, I think, in Spain, man, because I was just fucking young and fucking you can hurt yourself and not really be hurt, I guess.
Yeah.
Your dad tell you, look at you, say, stop fucking crying. But I guess I'll stop crying.
Respect.
I guess it doesn't.
Is that so that's the only real thing? Like, is the stitches and the fall down the hill?
That's the only real scars I got, yeah.
Damn. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I guess you're kind of lucky in that sense, I guess.
Yeah, I was smart.
Yeah, sounds like it. My scars, I don't really have a lot of scars either.
Except for that time you tried to kill that girl and fuck, she got her nails.
Oh, well.
Dealing with a psychopath.
Well, I have a story. So, like you said, you fell down a hill. So one of my scars is on my knee, and it was from ripping off a bunch of skin from my knee. And it was during when I was living in San Diego. Oh, not San Diego, in Chicago. I lived at the top of this hill.
Closet?
I think is your oh, never mind, you're good. I thought your camera froze for a sec. But anyway,
this is when you were locked up in the closet, you just said you just picked at your knee the whole fucking.
I do have a scar on my different knee from a mosquito bite that I've picked at for my whole fucking life, dude. And this thing is just it basically, like, I rip it off and it just like scars over again, and then I rip it off and then it scars over.
Is that
anyway,
what I got on the back of my arm? I've been
it's
ripping
possible.
I've been picking at this one thing for like probably 10 years now.
Yeah, it's probably a mosquito bite or something that you just scratched, and then it eventually scarred over, and then you just rip that scar off, and then it just becomes basically a callus that you just keep ripping off.
Big ass callus. Yeah, that's what it feels like.
That's what I have too on my knee.
And I keep
on one of them.
Off.
So basically, I lived at the top of this hill, and just like you, I decided I want to go down this hill very fast.
Yeah,
but I did it on a longboard.
Oh damn!
And I was also in my late 20s when I did this. Yes.
Okay, yeah. See, mine was like a dirt type hill.
No, I was on a concrete hill, and I was fucking just bombed it down this hill, and needless to say, it didn't go well, and I fucking went flying off the hill, slammed on the concrete, rolled into the grass on someone's property, and like my fucking knee, dude, was like ripped off, like it was so bad. But yeah, so now I have a nice scar on my knee, and then I have scars on my knuckles, because. And I've told you this one too, from when I almost got mugged in Albany.
Oh, you almost got raped on school campus?
Yes, not raped, but just mugged.
Sure? Last time you told me it was rape. Are we changing the story?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't rape. But yeah, no, it was basically these two guys jumped on my back and it was cutting across
like
the.
I know
this is how they all start. These two guys, and they pull my pants down.
But they were balls deep.
So it was winter, and there was probably about like a foot of snow on the. Basically, like there was like it's called like the quads or whatever, but in the middle, between two of them, there's this big ass field, and I was just cutting across from my ex-girlfriend's where she lived to my not barracks, my dorm room, and yeah, like I said, these two guys just fucking jumped on my back, and it's like 2 or 3 in the morning. And one guy ended up just like running away. But when he ran away, like I fucking went crazy on his much smaller friend.
Oh, so you saw red.
Bro, I went fucking insane. And yeah, I was just dude, when I was covered in blood. There was blood all over the snow, all over my arms, like everything. And I went over to the blinky blue phone, like emergency phone or whatever. Picked it up, called security. Security and police showed up. and my fucking hands were just ripped to shit because of pounding on this dude's face.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are the scars I have from that. So that doesn't help.
Scars.
Those have never healed. So your argument that I'm a psychopath, that story probably doesn't help.
Keep on listening.
I need to stop answering these goddamn questions.
Well, you got to. I got to get to know you. I wish I would have done this when we were roommates.
Don't worry, Mike. You're safe, and you're safe with me. No, nobody's gonna rape you.
I'm glad it's over.
Yep. So yeah, there was that. But yeah, those are the only real scars that I have. The ones on my knuckles and my knee. I don't think I really have much else. Like thinking about I don't really have anything else.
Yeah, I don't have it. Like,
yeah, I never had any surgeries. I never had any nothing like that.
Yeah,
so
no surgeries.
Yeah, nothing. Anyway, all right. Well, there's that. So
it's all
we love to hear
it now, though.
Yeah, you're a mess.
Yeah.
So we'd love to know what your scars, what stories they tell about you in the comments down below.
Scars.
So that's pretty much it. You got anything? You got anything else? Maybe just tell everybody something that you've been
tell
enjoying.
you what I've been up to, man. For
the last week.
Yeah. Well, I saw Deadpool a week ago.
Nice. Great
movie. I saw, and then man, since I've been resting up my ankle and my knee, I've been watching a lot of I've been binge watching shows like it ain't nothing. I watch remember we tried to watch that Those About to Die?
Yes. Yeah.
Man, that turned out to be a great show.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's about the gladiator type stuff where they fight each other. Yeah. There's actually like 4 storylines going on in that show. There's about the chariot races, the gladiators, the prince, and the slaves. Back there. There's like 4 storylines. It's actually pretty interesting.
And they all tie together?
Yeah, and then they're coming out with Gladiator 2. And so I was like, damn. When they showed the preview for Gladiator 2 during Deadpool, I was like, I seen this movie. I said, oh, no, wait, shit, no.
Yeah, I saw that they were making another Gladiator.
They flooded out that arena?
Really?
Yeah, they flooded out that arena for gators and shit like that.
Oh, damn.
Not gators. They don't have gators. They have crocodiles.
Yeah, over there, probably crocs.
Yeah, they have crocodiles over there.
Damn, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I guess, well, so far that TV series showed it. Gladiator 2 showed it. And then I was telling my dad about it. He's like, I actually read up where they actually flooded that thing. I was like, no shit.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I didn't know that they ever had flooded it, but I mean, could you imagine being one of those people back in the day, just in the stands, just working hard as fuck all day, and then you go to some fucking show and you just get drunk off of some cheap ass fucking wine, and then watch people just fucking going crazy.
Yeah, people are dying. You're like, man, what the fuck?
Just get fucking mauled by a lion or some shit.
Yeah, after the show's over, you look at your buddy, you'll be back next week. Yeah, I'll be here.
Exactly. Like, that's got to be so crazy. Like, that must have been amazing back then.
Yeah, I mean, for some, amazing for some.
Yeah.
Not for
it's amazing for the crocodiles, the lions, and like 99% of the population.
Alive,
Yeah. So unless you were one of the slaves or the fucking gladiators or some shit, you're probably having a good time. Yeah. That does sound pretty cool. I did that.
Now I'm stuck on this show called From. And man, I guess this show came out in 2021 or 22. Mm-hmm. But it was like you watch it on Prime. And then that's how they get you. Watch a whole season, but man, this is actually on MGM. You got to buy the subscription.
Oh, okay.
And so I was getting into it, and then as I'm getting into it, I'm like, I watched Lost before, and I was like, this shit's just gonna lead me on these long ass trails that it never gets answered.
Yep.
So yeah,
I remember watching Lost.
From.
Yeah, I know. From.
Yeah, but yeah, Lost. Yeah, I got lost watching that shit, so I gave up.
Yeah, me too. That's why I think the show was named Lost, because that's how you feel.
They didn't know where they were going either.
Yeah, they were like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
And then I finished fucking House of Dragons. I'm a little upset about that.
I haven't seen the end of it. I'm on season 1 still. I haven't started season 2 yet. So, all right, cool. That sounds like pretty good. Maybe something to watch.
And Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Saved by the Bell was so funny. I can't believe I sat back and watched 2 seasons of that shit.
I can't
episodes. One day. And it was Zach Morris's son, man. I didn't even know they came out with this series. I think it came out during COVID. It was funny because it came out, and I guess around COVID year. So when it came out, they were sophomores. The next, when season 1 ended, they acted like they were at COVID year, so that catches back up their senior year.
That's pretty
but
clever,
man,
though.
what's so funny? The thing that's funny about it, because if you ever watched the old Saved by the Bell when we were growing up, all the cast members are in it except for, of course, Screech ain't in it, and I think that's the only one not in it. Yeah, except for Screech, because
Right. He died.
Yeah, passed away.
Yeah.
But fucking that girl. Do you know Jessie on that show? You ever seen that movie Striptease?
Mm-hmm.
It's about. She was in that movie.
Really?
And she was, yeah. Jessie.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Jessie from Saved by the Bell was in that movie.
Is in Striptease.
Yeah. And so they had Saved by the Bell. Then they had Saved by the Bell where they went to college. And then it fell off after that. Well, It's funny because during that show, everybody's like, man, what'd you do after college? Oh, I just went to Las Vegas. Did some things.
She was just...
She actually says that shit in the show.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, she's funny as hell. Like,
drops a little Easter egg there.
Yeah, and then fucking, because her and AC Slater were dating back then. And he's like, I don't care what happened in Vegas and stuff like that. That was the old shit like that. But how they bring it up, this shit is pretty wild.
That's pretty funny. That actually is really clever. I like that.
Yeah.
So for myself, what I've been into this week has been I've been listening to 911 operator calls, like recordings, where it's the person who commits the crime calling in to the operator.
So they murder somebody or whatever.
Yeah, and then they are the ones who call in and are like, hey, I just killed somebody.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I've been listening to those like fucking crazy. And I like right before talking with you, like I listened to one about this lady who she murdered her 2 kids. The kids were 7 and 3 years old. And the operator was like, why did you do this? Like, what made you want to do this? And she's like, oh, well, my husband wants to divorce me and he wants to take my kids away and I can't let him have my kids. And then he's like, okay. And then she's like, I stabbed myself in the neck. And then he's like, excuse me or whatever. She's like, I'm feeling very tired. He's like, do you still have the weapon and shit like that? And he's like, where's your husband? She's like, he's downstairs. So her husband was just downstairs
in the house the entire time while she was upstairs, and she murdered her 2 kids, left them on their bedroom floor, and then stabbed herself in the neck and is on the phone with the fucking 911 operator. And the father's just downstairs, has no idea any of this is going on. Crazy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of these stories you listen to?
Probably 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Psychopath. I mean, yeah. What you say?
It's just on Instagram. It was like a page I found on Instagram, and I just got hooked into it. Like, dude, you can't say I'm a psychopath. Like, females all watch crime, true crime, everything.
Crazy.
Like, yeah. So me watching this is not that bad. But yeah, no, it's just pretty trippy. Like listening to the shit that people have done, and just how calm they are when they're talking about it. Like rarely is anybody worked up, on the phone or anything. Yeah. They're just like confessing to their crimes. Like I murdered my kid. I just raped my fucking whoever, and they're behind a dumpster somewhere. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah. So anyway. That's kind of what I've been doing for a little bit, for about a week. That sounds
interesting, though. I wonder they don't have that. I wonder if they got a show like that.
I mean, maybe I don't know. Yeah. This is just it's just pure audio.
I guess it'd be a weird show if you just showing the little audio voices going.
Unless they did like a reenactment show,
Yeah,
that would be crazy, but that would be fucking nuts. But yeah, I could definitely see that.
Let's get one together.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna hard pass on that one. But yeah, so that's about it. We got anything else? You got any more?
No.
More to drink? You good? All right, respect. All right, so let's go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're enjoying hanging out with us, you can please do us a favor and like, subscribe, comment, share, do all those things. They really do help us out with the algorithm. We are trying to grow, and if you can help us out, we would be very, very grateful for that. Also, if you want to see more of us, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. And if you want to hear more of our sexy ass voices, you can find us on Spotify. And remember, bad decisions often lead to the best stories. Peace out.
Peace.
Audio Jungle.